Recording started. Okay, so friends, just one important announcement that I want to make everyone. So whenever any assignment is released or is given to you, so you can see in the LMS, like in a day schedule, what are the assignment questions are there? Okay, be assignment, be it big quiz, or what is your next class? All these things you can see in the LMS. Okay, so I hope on the day of orientation day, they told about what is LMS and all these things, right? Okay, now coming to the assignment related questions. So first you need to solve on your own. Okay, so first you need to solve those questions on your own. For example, even after trying, let's say if you faced any difficulty, okay, so you should not directly ask your IAS or me. What you need to do is, see, this is the culture at Masai. Okay, this is not with you, so far whatever 37, 38 batches are happened. So same culture that we are following. Okay, what is that culture is, so if you are facing any doubt in the any problem, okay, first you need to struggle on your own. Even after struggling, if you did not get the answer, okay, or how to solve approach, so what you have to do is, so everyone buddy able to access the open forum discussion channel in the Slack. Let me know in the chat, you all having that access, right? Okay, so what you have to do is, whatever the problem that you solve, let's say you take second problem you did not understood, for example, or you understood the question but if you are unable to solve, right? Or let's say you solved some part of that and after that you are not getting what to do. Okay, so then what you have to do is, so you need to tag your IS, that is Vaibhav, and another Dheeraj. So whoever IA that is allocated to you, or if not open forum discussion channel, so there will be separate two channels are created for you, right? So there is one channel called IA Dheeraj and another called IA Vaibhav. So I hope you all are added to your respective channels. So whoever is the person allocated to you, so in that channel, so you need to tag your respective IA and you have to ask the question. So you have to ask the question in such a way that, sir, please give the solution. So don't expect that you are supposed to write the please explain solution and all. First you need to tell how you approached that question, like how did you solve the question, right? And let's say if you stuck at some point, then you need to take help of your IA. Okay na? Then whenever that IA will be free, so he will review your solution and where you did the mistake, so he is going to answer in that Slack. Okay, so for example, if IA is busy, let's say, so even students, so you also can answer. Let's say if anybody, for example, I take, let's say, Disha. So Disha had solved the problem, so she had some doubt. So let's say Deepa, maybe I'll take okay, Arpit. Let's take Arpit. So for example, Arpit, no solution to that. So Arpit, you can write what is the mistake that Disha did, or wherever the issue that Disha is facing. So in that Slack, okay, in the same channel, you can write your answer also. So this is a kind of helping to the students, right? So for example, no student doesn't know that answer. Then IA is going to review your approach and he will going to answer. Even let's say if IA also did not solve, for example, see, sometimes it can happen that, okay, so IA also may not know, let's say, for example, then you can reach out to me. Okay, I will go through that. I will go through that. Even if I'm unable to answer, that's the worst case. So either I'll do some research around that question and I'll definitely get the solution and I'm going to discuss it in the next class. Right? So this is how the Masai assignment problem solving, this culture is built, friends. I hope it is clear for you all. Just let me know in the chat. Clear now, everyone? Right? So you should not directly ping to me, or you should not directly ping to your IS, be it with Dheeraj or Mayur or Vaibhav. So no direct messages. So we are going to monitor your Slack chats also. So who is chatting what, okay, to whom you are chatting and all. Got it? So whatever the queries that are there, you should ask in the channel only. No direct messages in the Slack. That is strictly prohibited at the Masai. Even though if you're eligible to do a DM message, you should not do. First, to get that clarified in the chat. The reason is lot of students are present here. Around, I can see now the count is 369. If I exclude me and Albin, then more than 360, 370 students are there. So one person cannot answer all these people, right? So hence, you need to ask your question in the respective IAS Slack groups. If mostly, see, definitely any one student will know the answer, he is going to answer, right? But still, if it's unresolved means, then definitely IS will help. And again, I'm requesting all the students, so please help your batchmates. So with that, what's going to happen is, so your knowledge will be increased, right? So when you explain, like that. Okay, so that's all about all the quiz related questions. Okay, yeah, so let me tell you, sir, if I'm not able to do assignment one, then yeah, you can. So Pratima, what you can do, so you can ask in that IA channel. So and so question you are having doubt. But again, I'm asking directly, you should not ask that, sir, please solve this question. First, you need to tell what you tried. Okay, then IAS will see review. Okay, you done somewhere mistake, so that you can correct your mistake. So if you are not solving anything, just like that, if you ask to IAS, so no one, in fact, IAS will wantedly, they are going to reject those messages. Okay, na? First you need to tell what do that you have done. Then they'll tell you, okay, so and so some mistake is happening, so you please correct it, like that. Okay, and if still in those Slack charts, if the messages are, your doubts are not clear, na, then night time you are going to have the stand-ups. So again, if you don't know when is your stand-up, if it is not displaying on the LMS, so you have open discussion channel, right? So there you can tag your EC. So who is your EC? Who is your EC? Tell me the name of that your EC. Shanki, right? Okay. So in the open discussion forum, any doubts which are not related to the curriculum, any doubts which are not related to your curriculum, like for example, you are facing some Zoom issue, or you are facing any non-curriculum related issue, so you should ask to Shanki only, not me, not Vaibhav, not Dheeraj, not Mayur. Okay, so you should ask to only Shanki sir, because he is a person from the operational team, right? So curriculum related doubts you have to ask to curriculum related people, and non-curriculum related doubts you need to ask to, okay, Shanki only. Got it? So in Slack only, So Slack is the official way where you are going to communicate your queries and all. Even when you join into companies also, people will work in Slacks only. Okay. Or some people can use Microsoft Team, all these things. Cool. Good. So with that, we are going to start the class. So let me share my screen. So quickly confirm, is my screen is visible or not? Okay. So today's class is about mostly the problem solving only. So please everyone take the pen and paper. So everyone take the pen and paper. So today's class will be interesting. So we are going to solve problems only. Okay. Right. So let's start with the first question. So this question I have taken from the yesterday's quiz. So now if you solved also, again you solve it and now tell me what is the answer that you are getting. Okay. So this is the first question. First question. So tell me what is the answer you are getting. 55 are okay. So I think everyone is typing 55. Right. So let me discuss the solution. Okay. Now, when I started discussing the solution, so please do not focus only on the screen only. Okay. Right. So let's start. So total here 12 boxes are given and every box is having some value. Okay. So now let's start from here. Let's start and the end is here. So which means flow is like this. Okay. Now, what is the first step they have given? First step is add the number in the box to. Okay, so what is the number present in the box to? So which is nothing but 1 plus number in the box whose number is in box 8. So I'll now tell me what is the answer for this. So yesterday I told you, right, how to solve this. So tell me what is its complete number. 0, na? Okay, let me check. Now, first I will go to box number 8 and what is the value that is present? That is 12. Now I will go to box number 12 and I'm going to take its value. So which is 0. So 1 plus 0, which is 1. And where I need to put that result? Inside that box 4, which means in the box 4, now 4 is gone and 1 is coming. Now in future, if you require box 4 value, so we have to take 1, not 4, because its value been updated. Okay, now next, let's go to the second step. Now in the second step, what they are saying, multiply number in the box 7 into number in the box 7 and put the result again back into box 7 only. So which means what is present in box 7? 2 into 2, that is 4. And you are going to put 4 back into box 7 only. So now in the box 7, we are going to get its value as 4. So next time if I ask box 7 value, it should be 4, not 2, because it's got updated. Okay, good. Now first step is completed. Second step is completed. Now let's go to the third step. Okay. Now third step is, you tell me, it's a normal statement or it is a conditional statement. So it's a conditional statement, right? Okay, because question mark is present. Question mark is present. So it's some condition we are checking. Okay, what is that condition? Is number in the box 4 is equal to number in the box 9. So what is number in the box 4? That is 1. Number in the box 9 is 5. 5. So not equal, right? So yes or no? So no. So no means I'm going to choose this path. So I'm going to choose this path. Yes means, so I will choose something like, okay. So no path means we have to come down. So S means we have to go like this. Sometimes they'll put arrow mark, sometimes they're going to not put, but using yes and no, we can understand it easily. Okay, so it is no, right? So let's come down. Then what is we have? Number in the box 4 plus number in the box 1 and put the result back to box 4 only. So what is present in box 4? That is 1. Plus in box 1 we have 2. 1 plus 2, that is 3. So 3 we are going to keep in box 4. So in box 4, so we are going to keep 3. In box 4, we are going to keep 3. Okay, so fourth step is also completed. Third is also done. Now next to go to fifth step. Now in the fifth step, so number in the box 7 minus number in the box 2. So in box 7, what we have? 4. Minus in box 2, we have 1. So 4 minus 1, 3. So 3 you need to put into box 7. So in the box 7, we are going to keep 3. Okay. So fifth step is also completed. Next in the sixth step, what we have? Sixth step, what we have? So number in the box 3 plus number in the box 9. So what is there in box 3? Wait, did we done any mistake here? Wait. After 5, oh, sorry. After 5, there is no arrow, na? So after 5, we have to go back. See, after 5, there is no arrow, so we have to go back. So from the 5, the edge is going here. Going. Okay. Now again, what they are saying? Number in the box 7 into 7. So in 7, what we have? So we need to remove this, right? I think 3 only, na? Yeah. So 3 into 3, that is 9. So 9 we are going to update here. 9. Right? Okay. Next, what we have? Number in the box 4 is equal to number in the box 9. So box 4 we have 3. Is it equal to 5? No. Then again come down. So then again come down. Then add number in the box 4. So in box 4 we have 3 plus box 1 we have 2. 3 plus 2, 5. So 5 will put into box 4. So let's keep 5 here. Okay. Next fifth step is 7 minus 2. 7 we have 9 minus box 2 we have 1. So 9 minus 1, 8. 8 you're going to put into 7. So here we are going to keep 8. Then again from this go back to 2. So 8 into 8, 64, that you back it here. So which means you put it here 64. Okay, next in box 4, how much we have? 5. Box 9, how much we have? 5. This time they are equal, na? Yes. So come down, which means come to sixth step. Right now here, number in the box 3 plus number in the box 9. Now put that back into box 10. So in box 3, we have 4 plus in box 9, we have 5. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 you are going to keep in box 10. So in box 10, we will keep 9. Okay. So after that, go to the seventh step. So in box 7, we have 64 minus in box 10, we have 9. So 64 minus 9, that is 55. So put it into box 11. So in box 11, you put 55. And what number in the box? So 55 is the right answer. So whoever got 55, very good. So that's the correct answer. Okay. So you should be very careful when you are solving, friends. If you miss any one step now, then answer you will get is wrong. So you should be highly focused when you are solving these questions. Okay, cool. Next, let's see the next question. Okay. Now I'm going to take some new questions which are actually not there in your assignment. Okay. So now take some time because these are completely new questions. These are completely new questions. So take your pen and paper. So maybe take 5 minutes time and let me know what is the answer. You do it carefully, okay? I'm not asking you to solve it very quickly. So take good amount of time, okay? So do it very carefully and tell me the answer. So I'm getting one answer as 16 and I'm getting 32 also. Some people are saying infinite. Infinite, some people are saying. Any other answers? It is running infinitely. Okay, so I will explain the solution. So please see now. So very good. You people are all trying. Yeah, let me check it. What is the correct answer? We'll go to the next slide and I'll explain here the solution. So see, so we have to always start from here. So it is a start. Now here they have taken two names. One is base and other name is power. So I will also write here. So one is base. So I'll write like this. So initially we have base as 2. And next we have one more thing, that is power. So power. So we have power is equal to how much? That is 4. Okay. Next come down. So next another variable is there, that is product. So product. Now inside that product, okay, what they have given? Base. So what value that will go inside that product here? Whatever the value that is present inside that base. Inside the base we have 2. So therefore inside this product also 2 will go. Okay. Next we have one more thing, that is counter. So maybe I'll write it here. So counter. Now inside counter, the value that is present is 1. Now these are the initial values that they have given. Okay, now let's continue. So let's come down here. Let's come down. Now I'm going to check. So every time, what is the condition that they are checking, friends? Is counter is less than power? We need to decide yes or no. Okay, so we have one value counter, okay, less than power. Now let's substitute. First time, what is the counter value that we have? So we have counter value as 1. What is the power value we have? So power value that we have 4. So you tell me, is 1 is less than 4? Yes or no? Obviously it is yes. Yes, because 1 is small, right, compared to 4. So we are going to take the y path because it is yes. So y means yes, n means no. Okay, now when you take y, now what is it is present here? Product is equal to, first you need to calculate product into base. So what is product value, friends? So the product value is 2. Okay, into base. What is base we have? So base we have as 2. So 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. Now where I need to put this 4? You need to put this 4, that is back to inside that product. Okay. So wherever product is there, now this product is going to get updated by value 4. Okay. This is also completed. Next, come down. They were saying counter is equal to counter plus 1. So whatever the value of counter will get added by plus 1. So then it will become 2 and the 2 will be updated back to counter only. So which means, see, counter value, now it's going to become 2. Okay. So once it is completed, if you see the arrow mark, so arrow mark is coming here again. Next. Okay. So next, what is the condition that is there? Again, they are checking is counter is less than power. What is counter value? Counter value is 2. Is 2 is less than 4? Is 2 is less than 4? Yes. So whenever if it is yes, take the y path. Next, what we have, product is equal to product into base. Now I'll take this here. So product is equal to product into base. So what is the value present inside the product? That is nothing but 4. So into base is 2. So 4 into 2, which is equal to 8. This 8 update back to product only. Now inside product, now previously 4, now we'll get updated with 8. Now it will get updated to 8. So after this is completed, counter value, they are incrementing by 1. So counter is equal to counter plus 1. So this time the counter value will becomes 3. So now again go back. So now again go back. Now again they are checking is counter is less than power. So now counter value is 3. So is 3 is less than 4. They are checking. Yes or no? So obviously it is yes. Because 3 is less than 4, right? So yes. And again, when they choose the S path, so again product is equal to product into base. So what is product value? This time the product value is 8. Okay, what is base value? Base is always fixed, that is 2. So 8 into 2, which is 16, and that 16 again update back to product. So now product will get updated by 16. Okay, after that increment the counter value by 1. So this time the counter value is going to become 4. So once counter value becomes 4, again you go back. Now again you check. This time you tell me is 4 is less than 4. Yes or no? Tell me. You tell me yes or no? No, friends. Very good. No. No, this is answer is no here. Got it? Answer is no. Why? Actually 4 is equal to yes. 4. This is yes. 4 is actually equal to 4. That is yes. When 4 is less than 4, if anybody says 4 is less than 4, is it true or false? Do you think 4 is small than 4? No, no. 4 is not smaller than 4. In fact, 4 is equal to 4. So therefore, answer is no. Answer is no. So 4 is smaller than 4. Okay. Then you are going to take the no path, then print the product. What is the value present in the product? So that is 16. So when you print the product, you will get answer as 16. Then you stop it. Then you stop it. So I hope understood everyone what is happening. Okay. Now I'll give you one more thing. So let's continue this question. So if I change base is equal to 3 and power is equal to, okay, power value will be 4 only. Okay. Then can you tell me what is the answer? You tell me what is the answer. So again, repeat it and answer it. So repeat the same and tell me what is the answer for this. So you need to take time and you have to calculate it properly. So maybe you can take it as a homework. So you can take it as a homework. Okay. And you tell me what is the answer for it. And another question is continuation. That question is, what is the above flowchart is doing? What is the above flowchart is doing? Okay. So that's the second question. That's the second question. Okay. Right. So you work out and maybe in the next class you can tell me what is the answer for this. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. Okay, this is done. Now come on. So everyone take pen and paper and tell me what is the answer. Now this is the new question. So Okay, so let me discuss the solution. So nice, people are trying, very good. So that's how you should be actively in the class. Very good. Okay, now I'll tell you the solution. So please do check. Please do check, friends. So we are starting from here. Okay, so we have one value called as sum. So initially the sum value, so which is equal to 0, and the count is equal to 1. So we have another value called as count, and this count value will be 1. Okay, right. Now next, let's come down. Again, this is a question mark, right? Whenever there is a diamond symbol, na, so rhombus symbol, you can understand, yes, it is a question mark. Okay, they are checking, is count is even. Okay, what is the value present here? 1. But it is not even, right? So will you choose yes path or will you choose the no path? So obviously you are going to choose the no part because this is no, na, count is no, it is odd actually. So you will choose the no path. So whenever you choose the no path, you are going to come down. Then what you are going to do, you are going to increment the count value. So which means count value now will become 2. So count value will become 2. So next we are going to check, is count value is greater than 20? No. Okay, so count is, because it is 2. So is 2 is greater than 20? No. Right? 2 is not bigger compared to 20. So since it is no, so they are going back. They are going back. Now they are going to check, is the count is even this time? Yes. So this time count is even. So whenever count is even, so whatever that sum value is there, so to that they are adding the count value. Okay. So now the count value is going to, sum value will become, okay, right. So now again they are going to come like this. So increment the count value. So this time the count value will be 3. Okay, and now they are going to check, is this number is greater than 20? No. Then again go back and come here. Again go back and come here. Okay, now if you check here carefully, is this 3 is even? No. Then again choose the no path and increment the count value by 4. 4. Okay, now check, is 4 is greater than 20? No. Then again go back. If 4 is even, so yes, right? Then whatever this value, to that you add the count value. So when you add the count value, what is the sum value? Tell me, friends. So to this 2, you are going to add 4. Add 4. So then its value is going to become 6. 6. Okay, then increment the count value. So now the count value will become 5. So when I'm going to end this flowchart, if the count value is more than 20, then only I'm going to end it. Okay, but if you check now, this time count is greater than 20. No, na. So again go back. Now you check, is count is even? No. Okay, then you come back and you increment the count value. So it's now going to become 6. Okay, is 6 is greater than 20? No. Then again you go back. Okay, if it is even, then add that value to the count. So to the 6, this 6 is nothing but what, friends? 2 plus 4. To that, I'm going to add another 6. So I'm going to add the 6. So this total is nothing but what? So this is nothing but 2 plus, okay? So 4 plus 6. So you have added that, then you are incrementing the count value. So this time, now the count value will become 7. So now again go back, but because 7 is greater than 20, no, na. So again you go back. If it is even, you add it. Otherwise, you simply increment the count value. Now this time it is going to become 8, right? So again 8 is not greater than 20, na. So again you go back. If it is even, you add it here. So I'm going to add add, then you put the count value to 9. So can you see some pattern here? So everyone, tell me friends, you can see some kind of pattern, right? Whenever the value is even, then you add it. Okay. So I'm going to write here. I'm going to write here. So whenever the count value is even, then add it to sum. Otherwise, okay, simply increment the count value. Increment the count value. Okay. But how long I should suppose to add? How long I should, wait, how long I should suppose to add? Tell me. How long? Like first, when count is 2, you added. Count is 4, you added. So see here. See, count is equal to 2, you added. 4 also you added. 6 also you added. 8 also you added. So like that, I will go 16 also I will add. 18 also I am going to add. If it is 20, tell me, should I add? Should I not add? If it is 20, should I add or not add? Tell me. Come on. I have to add. Arey, check it now. 20 greater than 20. See, if count value, so I will separate. This is where many of the students will get confused. Okay. This is many of the students will get confused here. This is count, right? Okay. So you check if the count value is 20. Count value is 20. Is 20 greater than 20? Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? No, right? No, right? Because 20 is equal to 20. Correct? 20 cannot be greater than 20. Go simple common sense only. So therefore, again I will choose the no path. Again I will choose the no path. Since count is even, so I am going to add it. I'm going to add it. Okay. Then I will increment the count value. Then when count become 21, this time you tell me 21 greater than 20 or not? This time it is yes. This time it is yes. So you will come to S path and you are going to print the sum value. So therefore, what is the sum value, friends? So in the next slide, I'll explain. So sum is nothing but 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus and so on 16 plus 18 plus 20. 16 plus 18 plus 20. Okay. Now, how are you going to simplify this? How are you going to simplify this? So can I take 2 as common? Can I take 2 as common from this expression? Yes. You can take 2 as common. After taking 2 as common, so it will be 1, it will be 2, it will be 3. Why? 2 1 jar 2, 2 2 jar 4, 2 3 jar 6. So and so on. This will be 2 8 jar 16. So 8 plus 9 plus 10. Now, what is this value? What is this value? We want to find out. See, we know one formula, right? What is the sum of the n natural numbers? Sum of the, so formula for, okay, sum of the first n natural numbers. I think you all studied in your school days, right? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus and so on, n minus 1 plus n. So this is nothing but n into n multiplied by n plus 1 and divided by 2. Hope you all studied in your school days this formula. N into n plus 1 by 2. Okay. So here you tell me what is the n value we have. Total how many terms are there? 10 terms are there. Therefore, here n is equal to 10. Now in n equal to 10, if you substitute this formula, so what it will be? So if I see the solution, continue. So this is equal to 2 times 2 is anyhow already there. So if you put n is equal to 10 in this formula, so that is 10 into n plus 1. That is 10 plus 1, which is 11, and divided by 2. Divided by 2. Same, this n is equal to 10. I just substitute here, nothing else. So 2 will get cancelled. So this will be 110. So final answer to that question is 110, friends. Final answer to that question is 110, right? So I hope everyone understood. Everyone understood? Okay. Now let's again go back. Let's again go back. Okay. Too hard. What is hard here? You tell me, is there anything hard here? I think I'm teaching 10th class mathematics. I'm teaching 10th class mathematics, I guess. Right? Not even 10th class also. You tell me which standard questions these are. You tell me better. Which standard questions is that? Somebody saying 5th or 6th or 7th. Yes. So less than 10th class standards only, all these things are. If you are saying it is difficult, then I cannot do anything. If you are saying these are difficult, I can't do anything. Okay. Okay, good. So now you come back this. Now again, you come back here and you tell me, friends, you tell me what actually this flowchart is doing. What actually this flowchart is doing. It is adding first. Okay. So what I will do, I will again take this flowchart to the next slide. Okay. So, okay. Now see this and tell me, see this right side flowchart and left side solution and compare and tell me what actually it is doing here. So sum of even numbers, but sum of even numbers till where? Till how many even numbers it is adding? So it is finding sum of all the even numbers starting from first even number to till where? Till 20. Till 20, whatever the even numbers are there, it is calculating. Okay. So now if I replace this 20 with some n. Okay, so I'll write it here. So maybe I will copy this slide because simple things you need to understand, friends. Okay. So let me delete. Okay, 1 minute. So what it is doing here, the value is 20. So therefore, it is finding the sum of positive even numbers, till 20. Okay. Now, if I replace this 20 with some n value, if I replace this 20 with some n value, assume n is a positive number. Then what if I ask the same question, what this flowchart is doing, then what is your answer? Friends? What is your answer? So it is finding the sum of all positive even numbers till n. Right? So everyone understood? Sum of all the positive even numbers, so till n. So in the interviews, generally what they're going to ask is, okay, so they will give you one flow chart like this. So here they will replace with n only. So they will give you some general value and they will tell you n is a positive number. So if I want to find out what this flowchart is doing, okay, what you have to do. So first you need to take n is equal to some value 4 and you need to check what this flowchart is doing. Then you take n is equal to 8 and you check what flowchart is doing, n is equal to 10, so that you can see some pattern. So with that pattern, you should supposed to answer this question. So understood, everyone? So whenever if these kind of general questions are given, so put n is equal to 1, what is happening? Put n is equal to 2. So this observation is most important. So solving the question is not that much important, friends. So not only solving the question, but also we need to observe what is happening here. Okay, so what is happening here? Simple, finding sum of all the even numbers till the end. So this observation is most important thing. Okay, right? I given one homework, right? So I have given one homework here. I changed this 3 to 4. Okay. Now, another homework is, if I replace these 2 comma 4, if I replace this 2 comma 4 with m comma n, I will put base is equal to m and power is equal to n. So assume m comma n are positive numbers. So assume m comma n are positive numbers. Okay, then find out what the flowchart is doing. So then find out what the given flowchart is doing. Okay, so understood what I'm trying to answer? Okay, should I tell the answer or should I tell it in the next class? Yeah, some people are already told also the answers are. Okay, I'll tell you in the next class the answer is, but meanwhile you try. Meanwhile you try. What is happening here? Okay, good. So now let's go to the next question. Yeah, some students are already given the correct answer. Very good. But in the next class, I'll tell you. Okay, cool. So now again, let's take the next question. So come on. Come on. So solve this question. I'll take this in the next slide. So for this flowchart, so if P is equal to 10, so the given input value P is equal to 10, then tell me what the flowchart is doing. So everyone take the pen and paper and answer this. So if you listen the previous question, I think this question is very easy. If you understood the previous question, this is very easy. I think few students are giving right answer. Very good. Very good. Okay. So let me discuss the solution. So please see this. Please see this. So I'll be starting from here. So input to P. What is the P value? I have already told. So assume P is equal to 10. So consider P is equal to 10. Okay. So we have one result. So what is present inside that result? Initially we have 0. Okay. And what is the I value we have? So I value we have, that is 1. I value we have is 1. Now let's come here. What is the condition that they are told? Is I greater than P? I greater than P. What is the I value initially we have? So I value initially we have is 1. Is 1 is greater than P. So is 1 is greater than P. So P is 10. This is fixed. You tell me yes or no. 1 ज्यादा है क्या 10 नहीं है ना, so it is no, which means I should take the no path. So no path is here. So no path, two statements are present here. So first is existing result, you add the I value, whatever that I value that you add it to the result, then that result is going to become 1. Okay. Next step is I is equal to I plus 1. So which means now the I value is going to become 2. Then again you continue. Now next again you check, is 2 is greater than P? Is 2 is greater than 10. So again it is no. Again it is no. Since again it is no, then to this result, I will try to add this I value. So to this 1, if I add the 2, it is going to become 3. Okay. So this 3 is what, friends? So I'll write it here. So this 3 is nothing but 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. Okay. Good. Now again increment the I value. So you added already this I value to the result. Now the I value is going to become 3. So now again you go back and you check. Is 3 is greater than 10? Yes or no? So again it is no. Again it is no. Correct? Okay. So to this result, now you add this I value to that result. So if we add to this result, this I value, then 3, already 3 we have. So it's going to become the 6. So this 6 is nothing but what? This 6 is nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3. 3. Right? Okay. Now again come back. Then increment the I value to 4. Okay. Right. Now again you go back. So now you check. Is 4 is greater than 10? Yes or no? So again it is no. No. Then add this 4 to that result. Then it's going to become 10. Now this 10 is nothing but what? Whatever this 1 plus 2 plus 3 is here. So whatever this 1 plus 2 plus 3, to that extra I, which is 4 you have added. 4 you have added. So after adding, you increment the I value. So now it is going to become 5. Now again you come back and you check. Is 5 is greater than 10? Yes, no, right? So no. Then no, then you add it. So when you add, it's going to become 15. Now when you see, will you observe some kind of pattern here? Will you observe some kind of pattern here? Okay. So just 1 minute, friends. 1 minute. Okay, so now you check this, friends. Now fine. Okay, so now, if you see here to this result, I am keep on adding these values. Till how long I should suppose to add? 5 I am going to add. Okay. Then 6 also I am going to add. Then 7 also I am going to add. Every time it is incrementing by 1, 6, then 7, then it will become 8, then it will become 9. Important step is present here. Now when it value becomes 10, this time is 10 is greater than 10. You tell me yes or no. 10 is greater than 10. Yes or no? Very good. It is no. Because do you think 10 is bigger than 10? Nahi hai na. 10 is equal to 10. So are you getting? 10 is equal to 10. 10 10 से ज्यादा नहीं होता क्योंकि दोनों बराबर है. Okay. Let's say you are getting 10 LPA salary. You are getting 10 LPA salary. Okay. Assume this is you. And let's say your girlfriend is also getting 10 LPA salary. Okay, so let's say this is you. Okay, this is Dheeraj. This is Dheeraj. Let's say this is Dheeraj's girlfriend. Let's say Pooja. Pooja. So both Dheeraj is also getting 10 LPA. So Dheeraj's girlfriend Pooja is also getting 10 LPA. Now, can Dheeraj say that, Arey, I am earning more than you? So can Dheeraj say to Pooja, I am earning more than you? Nahi, na, he cannot say. Same thing here also. 10 cannot be greater than 10. Okay, so Dheeraj says that, Arey Pooja, hum dono salary same hai. We both are earning same. But Dheeraj cannot say that I am earning more than you. If Dheeraj says like that, then Pooja will give left and right to Dheeraj. Getting right? So therefore 10 cannot be greater than 10, friends. Right? 10 is equal to 10. So again 10 is greater than 10. This is still no. This is still no. Okay, then what happens? Since it is no now, so to this result, this I value will be getting added. So like this, it's getting added. So 10 also will be get added. 10 also will get added. Now, this time its value will becomes 11. Now you tell me, is 11 is less than 10? This greater than 10? You tell me this time. This time, Dheeraj is getting 11 LPA. This time Pooja is getting 10 LPA only. Now Dheeraj says that I'm getting more salary than you. Obviously, na? This time it is yes. So since it is yes, so I'm going to take this path and I will print that result. Okay, what is present inside that result? If you observe carefully, so we are keep on adding the I values to that result. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, okay, up to so on 9 plus 10. All these values are being added to that result. This is value that is present inside that result. Now I told you one formula, right? So what is the sum of the first n natural numbers? That is n into n plus 1 by 2. Last slide only we have seen this formula. Okay. Now what is the n value here? N value here is 10. Now it's very easy. You put inside n 10. Then it is 10 into 11 by 2. 2 1 jar, 2 5 jar. So 5 into 11, that is 55. See, these are simple mathematics. Okay. 5th or 6th class mathematics, these are. Please don't say that, sir, I did not understand this. Because I cannot now teach 2nd or 3rd, I mean 4th or 5th class maths. Na? So finally, what is the answer, friends, to this question? What is the answer? Answer is 55. Very good. Answer is 55. 55. Now, in the interview, what they are going to ask is, okay, so consider, okay, P is a positive value. P is some positive value that is given as input. Okay. Then what is the value in result by end of the flowchart? Okay. Then tell me what is the answer. If you understood it carefully, would have been told this answer. Is it 55? Is it 55? How are you getting 55? क्योंकि मैं तो कुछ वैल्यू तो नहीं दिया ना, p को some वैल्यू दिया है. Yeah, very good, very good. Few students are saying answer. Okay, so you tell me, is n into n plus 1 by 2 is the correct answer? Tell me, friends, n into n plus 1 by 2, is it the right answer? If you say n into n plus 1 by 2, that is utter flop. This is utter flop. Okay, this is utter flop. What is the correct answer? P into p plus 1 by 2. P into p plus 1 by 2. Okay, this is super hit. You know, right? Utter flop and super hit, blockbuster. All these things, you know, right? Okay. So here there is no way they are talking about n. No way they are talking about n. Then how can you give n? N into n plus 1 by 2 is the answer. Similarly, some people are giving 55. Is 55 is the right answer? Tell me. 55 is right if they give you p is equal to 10. If they give p is equal to 10, then 55 is the correct answer. But they were not telling p value, na? Consider some positive value. तो कुछ बोला ही नहीं है p value के बारे में. तो how can you assume p is equal to 10? Because they told sum, so you take any some value and see the pattern. So from the pattern, I got to know that it is sum of the first p natural numbers. Okay. So right from our school days, they are always told about sum of n natural numbers, sum of n square natural numbers, n cubes of some. That's how they told it from the childhood. But in interview, they in place of n, they can set the p also. So whatever the value, whatever the variable that they told, we should go accordingly. That I cannot assume always n, right? Because here they told p. Therefore, answer is also p. And some people are saying 66 and 64. What is 66 and 64? Right? So p into p plus 1 by 2 is the correct answer. So I hope everyone is getting, friends, what I'm trying to say. We should not blindly always give the answer. Blindly, we should not give. We have to read the question carefully. Okay. And according to the question, we need to give the answer. Okay. See, so many students, so many people are trying to give an interview. Why only few people they will select? If let's say 1,000 people are attending one interview, why can't all 1,000 people are getting the jobs? Why only 2 to 3 students people are getting the job? Just as an example. because they'll apply their brain. As simple as that. Okay. So I want you people to be present in this region, not outside of this, not outside of this. Okay. No matter what you studied, what your degree, what all things, on the spot in the interview, how well are you going to perform? Based on that, whether you will get a job, you will not get a job. Simple. Okay, now. So just like that, blindly don't do the things. Observe. Now all your school days, college days, by hearting, this life is gone, friends. Now we are entering into a new era, new life, where we have to learn the skills. We have to learn the skills, and we have to understand the skills. Okay. And we need to apply those skills to solve the problems. Okay, na? So like in school days, college days, I will by heart and I will go to the exam. If you are in that mindset, so please kindly get away from that mindset. Please kindly get away from that mindset, friends. Okay, na? So things won't work if you are thinking like that. Okay, cool. Next question. So we'll see one more question and then we can end the class. Yeah. So come on. Okay. So let me do one thing. Now this time I will not tell the n value. So far, whatever you understood, based on that, you tell me what the given flowchart is doing. What this given flowchart is doing. So here n is some positive number. So let me tell you. So here n is some positive number. Okay. Then what the given flowchart is doing. Yeah, very good. So few students are telling right answers. Nice. But others also please try. Others also please try and tell me what it is doing. What value we can take? Some n value you take. I told now here n is some positive number. Some n value you take and see what is the pattern that this is doing. n मतलब हम कोई भी number ले सकते हैं. Yes. Yes. But positive you should take. I told now here n is some positive number. So you should take only positive numbers only. Product of first n natural numbers. Okay. Any other answers? 1 into 2 into 3 and so on n. Okay. Good. So some students are really trying. Very good. Very good. Every people who are trying. Nice. This is what I am expecting from the class. Okay. Nice. So I'll tell you the answer. So please everyone see this carefully, friends. Please everyone see this carefully. Okay. So they told na n is some positive number. So n can be any value which is greater than or equal to 1. Okay. Any value that you can take. Okay. For example, if I take n is equal to 4, I'll take as an example. I'll take n is equal to 4. Okay. Now I'll start here. So read the n. I have read the n value. So which is 4. N is equal to 4. Okay. So two variables they have taken. One is I. And what is the I value? So I value is 1. And what is the value of fact? They have taken a variable called as fact and they have given its value as 1. Okay, good. These two things are done. Now you come here. This is a rhombus shape. Now, whenever rhombus shape, it is a condition. Okay, now what is the condition they have given? I less than or equal to. This is interesting. It can be either less than or equal to also. Okay, let us see first. So what is the first I value? So I value will be 1. 1 is less than or equal to n. What is n value here? I have assumed n I have assumed as 4. Okay, so you tell me, friends, 1 is less than or equal to 4. Yes or no? 1 can be small or equal to also this time. Yes or no? Or yes, right? This is yes. 1 can be either less than हो सकता है or equal to भी हो सकता है. Any one that is there. Okay, so less than, right? So it is yes. So whenever if it is yes, go here. Fact is equal to fact into I. What is value of fact? Fact value will be 1. And what is the I value? I value also 1. So 1 I multiplied by 1 and its result is 1. That 1 again you put it back to fact. So this fact value now it is nothing but 1. Okay, then you come down and you increment the I value. So this time the I value going to become 2. Okay, so now again you go back and you check the condition. What is the condition? 2 is less than or equal to 4. Yes or no? 2 can be either less than or equal. Anyone it can be. Yes only, na? So it is yes. So then come down. So whatever that I value that you multiplied with the fact value. So fact is having 1, right? So 1 I will multiply by 2. Then again result I will update back to fact only. So its value will be 2. Okay, then you come down and you increment the I value to 3. You check. Is 3 is less than or equal to 4? Yes or no? Again, it is yes. Very good. So you go back and to this 2, you multiply by 3, then it's going to become 6. So 2 into 3, that is 6. Okay, then again, you increment the I value. So this time the I value becomes 4. Now, 4 is less than or equal to 4. Yes or no? Yes, because this time it is yes. Why? ये less than भी हो सकता और equal to भी हो सकता है. तो equal to बराबर है ना, equal है ना. So it is yes. It is yes. So this time Dheeraj and Pooja both salaries are equal. 4 LPA, 4 LPA. Okay. So then if it is equal, then multiply with the factor. So 6 value multiplied by 4, then it will become 24. 6 into 4, that is 24. So this 24 is nothing but what? We have multiplied all these values. That is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So which is actually 24. Okay. Next, I will increment the I value, right? So it's going to become 5. Now I'm going to check. Is 5 is less than or equal to 4? Yes or no? Now Dheeraj is getting 5 LPA, Pooja is getting 4 LPA. Dheeraj is saying that my salary is, Pooja is saying my salary is more. No, Dheeraj's salary is more. Na? So this is no. This is no. Okay. Whenever it is no, then you take this path and print the value that is present inside that fact. Okay. So what value that is present inside that fact, friends? 24. So I'm going to print 24 as the output. So when n is equal to 4. So when n is equal to 4, output you are going to get as 24, and I'm going to stop. So if you observe what actually it is doing, friends, whenever n value is 4, starting from 1 till that number, you are multiplying all these numbers. Okay. So if n is equal to 5, then what we are going to get output as? So 1 into every time 1, 2, 3, 4 till 5, you keep on multiply and you go its answer as 120. So this is nothing but what? Factorial, right? It is computing the above flowchart is that flowchart is computing the factorial of n. Simple. So n factorial is nothing but what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, you keep on multiply. So n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 2. Simple. Sorry, till n. Right? So this is n factorial formula. You might have studied, right? N factorial, these things. Okay. So now I hope you got it. What in the interview, what they're trying to ask? They will give you some flowchart like this. They will expect you to what this flowchart is doing. Okay. Now, if you remember, I have given one homework question. What is the homework question that I have given? Yes, this one. Right? So I'll again take this question. Now, what you have to do, if I replace, as I said, both m comma n are positive numbers. They are positive numbers. Okay. So in place of m here, in place of 4, I have given n. Now you need to work out on this flowchart. You can take m is equal to 2, m is equal to 2 also. N is equal m3, n4, m5, n6 also. Whatever number you like, you take it, but you can find some pattern. You can find some pattern. And you need to figure out what is that pattern is. It can be m plus n also. Maybe it can be m into n also. So something like that. Some pattern you are going to get it, and you need to figure out what that pattern is. Right? So everyone understood what is the question I'm trying to ask? Everyone understood, friends? What is the question I'm trying to ask? Right? Okay. So now, okay. So with this, we will end the today's session. So from overall, what you have learned from the today's session is overall. Okay. So what we have learned from the today's session is, given any flowchart, blindly solving that flowchart is not important. Okay, so given any flowchart, so blindly solving that flowchart is not important, friends. After solving that flowchart, what that flowchart is trying to do, we need to understand. I hope you understood. I hope you understood, friends. Okay, so I'll give you one simple example. Let's say, what example I'll take? Okay, you are using any machine at your home, any machine, or let's say you are using bike at your home. Okay, so some small repair you got it. You have taken that bike to mechanic shop, and it's a very simple mistake. Small mistake is there. So he resolved that. He solved that problem, and again bike got started. You came back. Now again, if you repeat same mistake came, again same fault came with your bike. So again you are taken back that to mechanic shop, and he doing small repair. He did it, and it is started properly. Again you will come back. If again same mistake comes, do you think will you take that to the mechanic? आप खुद से कर सकता है ना. You can try on your own, right, solving. Okay, so whenever any small comes, every time you can't take it to the mechanic. अपना दिमाग भी थोड़ा बहुत अप्लाई करता है ना. In the same way, I don't know whether it is right example or not, just came I told. So given flowchart, blindly if you are solving, okay, first I will give you m is equal to 2, n is equal to 4, you solve that. Next time I will give you m is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, you solved it. Next I give m is equal to 10, n is equal to 15, you solved it. Next I give m is equal to 100, n is equal to 1000. If you solve m 100, n 1000, do it take a lot of time, right? It takes a lot of time, right? Where is 100, where is 1000, how much time that you need to spend? But instead of doing that, if you understood what that flowchart is doing, then within seconds you can able to solve. So I'll share the screen and I'll tell you this example only. Let's say friends, okay, I have given this flowchart. Okay, if I tell you n is equal to 4, you are going to spend some time and you will get that answer. Instead of n is equal to 4, for example, if I give you, I have given n is equal to 4, you have solved it, you told its answer as 24. Very good. So n is equal to 20, n is equal to 4, you tell answer as 24. Very good. Next time I will give you n is equal to 5. Then again you will, from the beginning you will repeat and you will tell you its answer as 120. Next, if I give you n is equal to 6, again you are going to do from the beginning and all the flowcharts, you will tell you its answer as 720. But what if I give you n is equal to 20? Do you think again you will spend the time and will you solve? No, right? You will apply your brain now. Some pattern is happening when I did n5. So 1 into 2 into going till 5. Similarly, when n is 6, 1 into 2 into going till 6. So you can see some pattern. So just like that, you can tell if n is 20 also. Understand it? So that identifying that pattern is very important. Okay, so why I'm saying you need to understand or you need to identify this pattern is because going forward you are going to learn the DSA. Okay, so in the DSA, friends, there are thousands of problems that are present. But if you are able to figure out what pattern that problems belongs to, actually it is so early if I speak all these things, but I'm saying why we need to observe the pattern, all these things. In future, like whenever you study the DSA, you will automatically get to know that, yes, this problem, I need to apply this pattern to solve. So that observation skills are there, they are the most important. Okay, see, right now, when I'm speaking all these things, like if you feel that why he is saying all these things, I know some students might be things that why is Sari saying all these things, but trust me, when you go forward, which means in unit 2 or unit 3 or next 2 3 months, that time you are going to realize whatever I told now are going to be useful. Okay, because you are just experiencing the second day only. What if you are going to experience same thing throughout that month? So we have total around 18 classes are there. You are now in the second class only. In the next 16 classes also, if you are going to experience same kind of things, so trust me, your knowledge level will goes to the next level. Next level. Okay. So even for last batch also, I told one thing. What I told in my last batch, which means to your seniors is, I'm not here to make happy in this unit. So listen properly. I'm repeating again. I am not here you to make happy in this unit. In the later units, you need to feel happy. You need to feel comfortable. For example, if I'm not done in this unit now, you are going to struggle in the later units. For me, it is very easy to teach the simple things. I can take very simple flowcharts and I can explain and I can close the class also. But I don't want to do that because later you are going to struggle. Why? Because just in 1 month, you are not getting the job now. 6 more months you need to spend, right? Just in 1 month, if you're getting job means, then just in 1 month we can cover all the course. So, right. So with my experience, I'm saying all these things. So some students may feel things are very difficult, but trust me, if you do the difficult things, then only you will get the job. Otherwise, everyone will get a job now, right? So I hope so. The overall conclusion from the today's class is just solving the problem is not important. You need to observe what that is happening in that problem. Okay. So from now onwards, start thinking in that direction. Oh, I have opened the problem and I have solved. My job is done. No, your job is just started. What is the continuation of your job? Rethink about that problem. Okay. Is there any better way I can solve that problem in a simpler approach? In a simpler approach. Okay. So these all things you're going to learn slowly, but I hope the essence is clear to everyone. Just let me know in the chat. Does the essence is clear to everyone? Right? So please practice, please go in that direction. In future, your life will going to be super friends. Okay. Cool. So with that, I'd like to end this today's session. Yeah. So if you have any questions now, you can ask. Feel free to ask me any questions which are related to here. And one thing, so everyone, please fill the feedback. Okay. So yesterday, all the students did not fill the feedback. So whatever you observed, whatever you felt easy, difficult, whatever. So kindly fill the feedback. Right. Okay. So I'll let me stop the recording. Otherwise, it will be very lengthy. That video part is. Let me stop.